Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, we lament the linear nature of time, so basically a pretty standard episode. And later, a long-awaited apology with tonight's guest, Ali Zwetler. But now, the man who even undoes, the last host on Earth,
Nate Chappell.
Johnny? Yes, hello, humans, etc., and welcome to the internet's greatest regret, The Last Show on Earth. This is episode undo, so keep your fingers on those Command and Z keys. Or if you're on a PC, Control Z. Or if you're on the phone, dial 0 at any time to speak to a representative. I gotta say, this is the first time somebody's actually done it. Hang on a sec, guys. Sorry about this. Hello, thank you for calling The Last Show on Earth. My name is Nate. How can I help you today? No, Nate. Short for Nathan. No, not... Yes, ma'am, Jason is fine. How can I help? Uh-huh. Sure, I'd be happy to help you with that. Would it be alright if I just put you on hold for a few seconds? Okay, great. I'll be right back with you in just a jiff after I check on that for you. Johnny, can you do me a favor and see if the refrigerator is running? I'm sorry about this, you guys. Nobody's ever actually pressed 0 when I've said that before.
It's running, Nate.
Okay, thanks, John. Hi, thanks for holding. I have confirmed that the refrigerator is, in fact, running. Uh-huh. Okay, ma'am, no, I think you're misunderstanding. No, I hear what you're saying. I think the confusion... Yes, but... Okay, I'll be sure to take care of that for you. Thank you for calling The Last Show on Earth. Please stay on the line for a brief survey at the end of the call. Thank you, and have a good day. Johnny, could you go catch it?
What does that mean?
I don't know, but the customer's always right. Kind of wish I could undo that last bit, actually, but I can't. That's not how time works. The undo command, Command Z, and the redo command, Command R, are for sure my most favorite keyboard shortcuts. Most used, anyway. I mean, my favorite, my number one with a bullet, is of course Command Shift 8. Insert bullet. But undo and redo, they're like time travel. You know, they really let you explore. You know, you can just go ahead live your life without worrying. If you made the wrong call, just go back. Undo, undo, undo. Try something new, see where it goes. Nothing's permanent. It's never too late. I mean, unless it's more than 150 keystrokes ago in Word, then you're screwed. But I mean, that's freedom, you know? That kind of decision, that kind of options. It's glorious, untethered, paralyzing freedom. If that was real life, if I could do that in real life, I would still be eating my first meal. I would never stop, just keep eating. Choosing different foods, eventually just eating the same half gallon of New York vanilla ice cream over and over and over and over again until the program crashes. So no, I am not a guy who spends a lot of time on regrets. I usually knock them out in the first 2 or 3 hours of my day, then move on to doing things I'll regret tomorrow until mid-afternoon, then watch the British Bake Off for a bit to put off doing things that I'll regret not doing next week when I have to do them. It's a pretty efficient system, actually. Regrets just don't really make much sense to me. Like, it sort of implies that you could go back and do something different, you know? But if I were to go back, nothing would change. No, I'd make the same dumb decisions I made before because it would still be me. If I could do it all over again, I'd still have worn a dragon necklace. I'd still have asked that girl out over the phone who said yes, but then called back and told me she thought I was a different Nate. And I'd still have a braided rat tail. Because it looked awesome.
I caught it.
What?
I caught the refrigerator.
Oh, right. I actually kind of forgot we even...
I caught the refrigerator melting your ice cubes.
Oh, really?
Oh, I guess it wasn't running after all.
Huh. I never thought I'd say this, Johnny, but that possible prank phone call might have saved us gallons of New York vanilla ice cream. I mean, How could I have known I'd say that? And how could you have known that I'd say this? Command A, Command C, Command V, because it's time for you to select all, copy and paste your morning affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
Usually, you like to avoid making waves, but that's not going to help you get that job as a wave pool operator. Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Thursday, I found out fidget spinners have lead in them, which makes me wish I had eaten fewer fidget spinners. On Friday, I spent the whole day watching the Great British Bake Off, researching this week's Hot Baked Take. I really like GBBO, I like it. And I think it's because I like watching British people cry, not because they're British. Truth is, I like seeing all people cry. But Americans are crying all over the place. Hell, I cry all over this apartment all the time, and I'm American. But you never get to see the British cry, so it's just nice to see the British people loosen up that upper lip a little bit, you know? Also, yum. On Sunday, we celebrated our cat's birthdays by throwing a drooling and shedding extravaganza. Open mouths. Open mouths, I mean. Sachi turned 14 years old, and Virginia turned to dust. That's my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week.
Hey, I like your beard. Thanks, I like your face. Thanks.
Let's vote. Woo, you're up.
Abby, I'll promise you right here, right now, that I will stay loyal.
Holy Ghost, you were on my toes. I didn't order this blasphemous right.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs. We got wigs.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
Wigs, 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 wigs.
Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs.
The last show on Earth. We want you to think of things that you like. A monarch butterfly drying its wings in the summer morning sun. Taking your first steps in a brand new fresh pair of socks. Hammocks, dolphins, ice cream. That feeling you get when you peel an orange and it comes off all in one big piece. How you imagine your feet would feel squishing around in a tub of pudding. A baby potbelly pig asleep in a penny loafer. When you think of things that you like, think of us, the last show on Earth. Hello, undudes and redudes, and welcome back to episode Undo of the last show on Earth. Tonight's guest is an old friend of mine. I actually think she's a few months older than me. I'm just messing around, but she is. All the way from Mount Horeb, class of 1995, please help me welcome Allie Zwetler to the show. Thanks for coming on the show, Allie.
Sure. Thanks for inviting me.
The reason that we invited Allie onto the show is because the theme of tonight's episode is undo, and it got me thinking about things from our past that we might want to undo, so to speak. But since we can't do that, tonight there's going to be a long-awaited apology.
Absolutely. And before we go any further, Nate, I just want to say that I think it's really big of you to do this on your show.
Oh yeah, sure. I do all sorts of stuff on my show. I mean, last month I ate 2 gallons of ketchup, and no one even asked me to do that.
Okay, well, shall we start this, or... Are you going to say something, or...
Oh, you want me to... Okay, yeah, sure. I guess I can say something to get it started here. Everyone, they say it takes the bigger man to admit when they've made a mistake. But now I know sometimes it takes the smaller woman. Ladies and gentlemen, the apology you've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. Johnny, stop.
Well?
Well, what?
Is this your idea of an apology?
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but frankly, no. You should start out with, Dear Nate.
Why would I do that?
Well, I guess I've always imagined this would be a letter.
No, why would I apologize to you, though?
Because that's what you came on the show to do?
What? No, I came on the show so you could apologize to me.
What? Johnny, this is a perfect example of why we can't communicate only in emoji.
Grimacing face.
Hey, my face is grimacing too, Johnny.
Hey, mine too. Now, why should I apologize to you?
How about for stabbing my hand with a pencil?
Are you kidding me? You were trying to rip up my homework and I was writing on it.
Well, tell that to my lead-poisoned thumb.
They don't use lead in pencils. It's graphite.
Well, I'd give graphite a thumb down, too, if I could.
This is such a waste of my time. I should go.
Gonna ditch me again, just like Brad Freitag's party, winter break, sophomore year.
What?
Yeah, never apologized for that either.
You were supposed to pick me up after work.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm positive. You had my car.
That sounds familiar, actually. Still, you never showed.
I had to walk to Brad's house because you had my house keys too.
Well, I didn't remember seeing you there.
Because I got hit by a snowmobile and was in a coma for 2 weeks. You told everyone I was faking. You stole my spot in the school play. Worst Blanche Dubois ever.
How dare you!
Oh, and then when I came back, you were like trying to convince me that my name was Katie.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. That was pretty funny. But I did throw you a bake sale fundraiser.
Yeah, the next year. You threw me a fundraiser for my farting pneumonia.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What about the time you stole my thunder?
What are you talking about?
Do you remember, between classes, I slid all the way down the railing, but you couldn't handle everybody cheering for me.
No one was cheering for you.
They were all cheering, but you wanted all the attention, so you stole my thunder.
You pushed me down the stairs!
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm also sure you filled my locker with cheese over spring break. I'm sure you soaked my clarinet in my reed in deer urine. And I'm sure you got everyone to call me Fally after I fell because you pushed me down the stairs. Oh, and then changed my name in the yearbook? So if you honestly have the audacity to expect an apology from me, well, I am sorry. But
I'm sorry too. Apology accepted. I feel like we've really grown a lot. Let's make it official and sign some paperwork that says all forgiven and non-disclosure and words like that. But we're going to have to wait for my lawyer to get back because he's Nathan Hampers, attorney at lunch.
I object, please.
Slam Dunk Tank is the game of pop quizzes and hot shots, to paraphrase Dennis Hopper in Speed. I'm going to ask one player a bunch of questions while the other one tries to make as many baskets as they can. When they answer 3 questions correctly, they'll switch, and whoever has the most baskets at the end of this nightmare wins. Tonight's topic? It's about time. So all the questions will have something to do with time. Alright, we're ready? Johnny's going to answer questions first, Allie's going to shoot. Okay, so you can start shooting as soon as I finish my first question, okay? Everybody ready? If it's 3 o'clock in Oregon, what time is it in Maine?
5 p.m.
Correct, 6. Or incorrect. What are the 3 hands of a clock called?
Hour, minute, second.
Correct. What watch brand?
I got this.
What watch brand takes a licking and keeps on ticking?
Timex?
Yes. It's noon. Is it AM or PM?
It's noon, it's p.m.
That's 3. Correct. Oh, that one counts. I'm gonna count that one. How many did you get?
2, I think.
2?
Did I? Or was
I thought
just
it was
1?
3.
I thought it was 3.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna say 3. Okay. Good job, Johnny. Next, is everybody ready? Okay. In Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which role was played by Keanu Reeves?
Bill!
Wrong, Ted. What was Doc Brown's dog's name in Back to the Future? According to Fly Like an Eagle by the Steve Miller Band, what does time keep on doing?
Ticking away!
Slipping. Within 5 hours, how long does Google Maps say it would take to drive to Boulder, Colorado? Within 5 hours.
16.
Oh, very close. 15 hours. You got it. What is longer, millisecond or a nanosecond?
Nano!
Wrong.
I got it.
In the Simon and Garfunkel song Scarborough Fair, in addition to thyme, what is one of the other 3 spices mentioned?
Parsley.
Correct. That's 2, right? It's midnight. Is it PM or AM?
PM! AM!
Correct. How many did you get, Johnny?
2.
You got 3. Allie wins! All right. That's the show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank Allie for being on the show. When she's not setting right what once went wrong, she's probably putting on a show at the North Street Cabaret, such as next Thursday night, April 12th, right after our show at 8, comedy at the Cabaret. And a big thanks, as always, to the loudest crew on earth, the wind beneath my wigs, Viv Chappell and Johnny Fisher. Finn Hammond and Tyler Unser made the music for tonight's show. Check out Tyler on Instagram. He's Ty Slow Down, and look for Finn on his front porch, whittling a chess set out of pieces of his front porch. Coming up next, Wolfhawk TV presents the extended trailer for a documentary called Away with Birds, featuring the music of Tyler Ensrud. For more exciting content like this, go to our newly redesigned website, wolfhawk.tv, and of course, we are Wolfhawk TV all over this web we call worldwide. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps. And remember that we're watching you too. And as Mary Berry always says in the Great British Bake Off, let's get ready to crumble! Good night.
Just kind of look around for birds and stuff. I guess there's a bunch of robins up here in the grass. Maybe this is good.
Why don't you come with me? Come home. Why don't you come?
It's just a little Korg monotron, it's called. It's an analog ribbon synthesizer that just, it works really well. I got it for mimicking a lot of the songbirds.
Why don't you come with me? Come home.
I grew up in the country, so my parents had a bird feeder, and they'd put bird seed in it every winter. Check earth sounds. I like to collect them. It's just kind of a bird kick right now. Could be squirrels next year, I don't know. Chipmunks, snakes, insects. I could do an insect one. Some insects make noises.
This was the last time we said our goodbyes. The next day I found out that you hooked up with some guy. Why don't you come with me?
Most songbirds have what's called a syrinx, which is like basically two bronchial tubes with two openings, and for the low pitch sounds it's on one side, the high pitch sounds is on the other side. So if I had two tubes in my throat, maybe I could do it. You can imagine that.
Come home. Why don't you come with me? Come home.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So ends another broadcast day at Wolfhawk Studios in funny Madison, Wisconsin. Big ups to Allie Lindsay. Big ups to Virginia. Good kitty. Sachi, I guess. And as we say at the end of every broadcast day here at Wolf House Studios, good night. And good nachos.
Okay, we got something in there. Yay.